Hey guys, it's Tony with Geek Designs, and today I'm back with another video today. Today I'm going to talk to you about how should you use social media as a web designer. Remember, web design videos come out Wednesdays, so get subscribed for that if you haven't already. So today, there's no question about it, social media is here to stay. And if you're a business person, an entrepreneur, a freelancer, or anyone looking to build a personal brand, you need to leverage social media. Now, there's a couple ways of doing that. I'm going to run down some of the most popular ones that you should use as a web designer and how you should be using them as a web designer. Some of the most popular social media platforms you should be using as a web designer are Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. These three are the big ones. You can use other ones, try them out, see if they work, see if you can make them work with your specific target audience you're looking for, or maybe you can do a spin on it that'll make it work for your specific niche. Let's first talk about Instagram, since it's the biggest one that people are using today now. Instagram is great for designers, whether you're graphic, web, UI, UX, because it's a visual platform. You can show your work in a visual way that gets pushed forward in front of all the other social media platforms. The thing that people are not doing with Instagram is they're just posting pictures. They're just posting it, thinking, hey, it's going to go out there, people are going to see it, I'll get engagement, I'll get clients, yay. That's not how it works. You need to have a schedule. You need to post at least 3 times a day on Instagram to make it actually work. You need to make sure you have at least 12 hashtags in your posts. You need to make sure that you have a good chunk of content, written content within your post. And as people are starting to respond to your posts, respond back. Even if it's just a simple flick of the heart icon, that's enough. If they do an emoji, just flick a heart emotion, you'll be good. But you need to engage in the comments. You need to have a good amount of hashtags. You need to make sure that you have a good amount of content in there. And you're posting more than once a day. Also, a good bonus tip for using Instagram is start looking for hashtags in your local area. So say if you're in Charlotte like I am, you look for Charlotte electricians or plumbers or carpenters or anyone you think that might need a web design project. Go through their Instagram, see what they're doing on there. Maybe go on their website, especially if you're a web designer. Go through their website, see if it's responsive, see if it's modern, see if there's anything you could maybe offer them to make their website better. If you could, maybe comment on one of their posts just to kind of get yourself familiar with them. And then if that doesn't work, start messaging them in the DMs, see if that works. And if it doesn't, just maybe every once in a while comment on one of their posts again, just so you keep popping up in their mind. Next, let's talk about Twitter. Twitter's the one I see a lot of people not using right. A lot of people will just say, hey, I'm a web designer, come work with me. How do you think that's going to work? I mean, if someone said on the street and came up to you and said, hey, I'm a lawyer, work with me. You're not going to work with that person. They gave you no reason for you to work with them. You have no background of what their work is. And honestly, it just sounds arrogant. The thing they're doing is they will go into search for someone looking for a web designer. And they'll go in there and all they'll say is DM me, which, great, and then just post a link to their portfolio. This does not start the foundations for building a relationship. If you want to take it serious as a web designer or as a freelancer, you need to understand what it means to build a relationship. This means we have to sit there and you have to work. So instead of saying DM me, here's a link to my portfolio, say, hey, I see you're still looking for a web designer, are you? If so, I'd be interested in talking with you. This is going to open the door for a full conversation, not someone to look at your portfolio and say yay or nay. Another thing is with Twitter, you have to post more than any other platform. Twitter is having a fire hose problem. They are having so much content on there, people can't keep up with it because it depends on what time you're there and what time it was posted. So post as much as you can. Even get stuff on rotation just so it comes up there at different times of the day. That might work. Try different things. Use hashtags also on Twitter. That'll help get more reach. And don't just say that. Just don't use it as a postage sign. Say, hey, I'm here. Work with me. That's not going to work anywhere. Social media or not. Now let's talk about Facebook. Facebook's the one that has gotten a lot of hate recently for people using business pages because the natural engagement has gone down almost to 1%. I think it's about 5%. I forget exactly what percentage, but it's in the single digits now for natural engagement in people's timelines. It's because they want you to pay for ads, and it makes sense. I can't get mad at Facebook for doing it. But the thing is, Facebook is concentrating more on pushing video in people's feeds. So maybe you implement more videos, and maybe you implement more live streams, because Facebook's trying to push that in people's live streams. Another thing to try on Facebook is using Facebook groups. Now, you don't want to go to Facebook groups that are graphic design, web design, and all those groups, because the thing is, if you post your stuff on there, you're just getting people who are going to pat you on the back. What you really want to do is go to small business groups. Maybe there's a small business group local in your area. I know there's ones for Charlotte, there may be ones for other ones. As small as the city Charlotte is, there's probably more for your city. Go in there, and you don't just say, hey, I'm a graphic designer, work with me. Start engaging. Start creating conversation pieces. Start commenting on people's posts as they post them. Get your name in front of people. You want to do this, you're going to build it up, and then you'll be able to convert later on down the road. I hope this video helped you. I hope you got some good tips about using social media as a web designer. If I didn't explain anything well, or you're still confused about certain things, just leave a comment down below and I'll get down and help you. Remember, web design videos come out Wednesdays, so get subscribed for that if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.